In the 14th century, long before billionaires, banks, or modern money, there lived a man whose wealth still has no equal in human history. His name was Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was the emperor of the Mali Empire, one of the richest and most powerful kingdoms in African history. His empire stretched across vast lands of West Africa, controlling enormous supplies of gold, salt, and vital trade routes that connected Africa to North Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. At a time when much of the world struggled with poverty, Mali flourished. But what truly made Mansa Musa legendary was his journey to Mecca in the year 1324. When Mansa Musa began his pilgrimage, he did not travel alone. He traveled with tens of thousands of people, including soldiers, servants, officials, and scholars. Hundreds of camels walked beside him, each one carrying loads of pure gold. As Mansa Musa passed through Egypt, he gave away gold freely to the poor, to merchants, and to local rulers. There was so much gold that its value collapsed. Prices rose, markets were disrupted, and the economy of Egypt suffered for years after his visit. Historians later described this event as one of the greatest economic shocks caused by a single individual. News of Mansa Musa's wealth spread across the world, from Cairo to the Middle East and into Europe. So powerful was his reputation that in the year 1375, European map makers included his image in the famous Catalan Atlas. The map showed Mansa Musa seated on a throne, holding a large gold coin, symbolizing Africa's immense wealth. This single image changed how the world viewed Africa for centuries. But Mansa Musa was not only rich, he was educated, deeply religious, and committed to knowledge. When he returned from Mecca, he invested his wealth not in luxury, but in learning. He built mosques, libraries, and universities, especially in the city of Timbuktu. Scholars, poets, and students traveled from distant lands to study mathematics, astronomy, law, and literature. Timbuktu became one of the greatest centers of learning in the medieval world. Even today, historians struggle to calculate how rich Mansa Musa truly was. Some estimate his wealth to be worth hundreds of billions of dollars in today's money. Yet despite all his golden power, Mansa Musa is remembered not only for his riches, but for how he used them to build a civilization. His story is a reminder that Africa has always been a land of great kingdoms, deep knowledge, and powerful history. This was the true story of Mansa Musa, the richest man who ever lived.